We're gonna do FRQ1, Model B. So in this case, you might see the table and that you're probably thinking decimals. But for FRQ1, you're not using decimals whatsoever. Even if you see a table, forget about decimals, right? Involving a table and then doing regression and everything that you do, right? So let's do A1. It's asking for composition of functions. So here, this is given by this right here, H of 4. So H of 4 is based on G and F. So H of X equals G F of X. But you have a 4 as your input. So then replace X with a 4 to both ends. Basically, this, you don't need it no more. It only gave us our input. So you're going to go from right to left. So according to this, I need to focus on function F first. I cannot jump from 4 to G. I have to go straight through. So 4, F. F is the table, right? So F with an input of 4. Input 4, you get a 5. So then, now you have G of 5. So for G of 5, you have to input this 5 into this equation, right? So now, if we go to decimals, we put G of X. G of X equals control or shift. Right there you go. So the equation was, I forgot it. Let me see. X squared on top, followed by, what did I cover it? Negative 2 minus 2x plus, what is it, plus 7 divided by, was it x minus 5? Let's see. X plus 5. There you go. So let me switch this one. So here it is, right? So one of the tricks that we learned is that here you just make another row and put G, and the input that we're focusing on is 5. Just put 5 right here. And there it is. That's your answer. The answer is 2.2. Simple. Thumbs up. Yes? Perfect. So now, sorry, I'm double checking my answers as I go. So this one for A1, my answer is H of 4 equals to 2.2. So now, for A2, it's asking find all the values of x for which f of x equals to 10. So f of x means y. So this is your output given. So you're going to focus on function f, go to your output. Your output is 10, and we want the input. Now it's backwards. So my answer is 5. So I'll put it over here. A2, x equals to 5. Because you're given this, which is this, you get this. Anyways, let's keep on going. Let me resist this, pretty much everything. Screw it. I'll get rid of all these. Let's focus on B. So for B, it says find all the values of x as decimal approximations, meaning 3 numbers after decimal, for which g of x equals to 4. So g of x, they give you another function. So if you go back to decimals, guess what? You already graphed it, it's right here. So if I zoom out, you're gonna notice that I could also graph this, and this equals to 5. It's 2 points. Sorry, 4. They're making me laugh. 4. So your job is to figure out where do they intersect, right? What are these two functions for g of x intersect? They intersect here and over here. right? So these are my answers. X equals this, X equals this. You can also put your answers like this, like a point, right? So there it is. So now we're looking for end behavior. End behavior, g of x is what? X is what? Decreasing. So if you go back over here to the graph, I don't need this somewhere. Let me get rid of this. You go back over here, x is decreasing. So you're going this way, to the left side. So I have a graph over here, I have another graph over here. Which one do I care about? We'll focus on the one going farthest to the left. So here it is. For B2, I was going to do limit notation, x approaches negative infinity. And then because this is g of x, this is also going to go to negative infinity. Ta-da. Right? Yay or nay? How am I doing? Good? So, bye-bye. Now, to finish it off, we need to determine what type of function this is. Is it linear, quadratic, or exponential? And we go back over here to the very top. A-rock, right? Take the difference. So let's start out like that. 1 minus 2, 1 minus 2 equals negative 1. What about 2 minus 1 equals to 1? What about 5 minus 2, right, equals to 3? And then 10 minus 5 equals to 5. So I got negative 1, positive 1, 3, and 5. Now constant in the first difference. So keep on going. What's 1 minus negative 1? That's 2. 3 minus 1, 2. And you guessed it, 5 minus 3 is 2. So here it is. So the answer here is function f is quadratic. And that's it, right? So second difference, right? So state your reason for part C2. Function f is quadratic because second difference is constant by 2. So just to summarize it, this one's C1, this one's C2. Just to summarize it here for part C2, we just took the average rate of change of the average rate of change, and it gave us a constant of 2, placing it as a quadratic.